Speaking of services offered by the LSU Ag Center, this week the LSU Ag Center Crawfish Research Team met with farmers to help them provide you with bigger, fresher, and cheaper Louisiana crawfish. That's a tough job this year. That's because crawfish are recovering from a dry fall and a bitterly cold winter. But as This Week in Louisiana Agriculture's Avery Davidson tells us, you should find plentiful and cheaper crawfish by the end of March.
This is the reason why more than 1,200 Louisiana farmers raise crawfish, so folks like you can enjoy them. But lately, it's been a little more expensive to enjoy that pound of boiled crawfish. LSU Ag Center professor of aquaculture Robert Romer says dry weather last October and November, followed by record cold in January and February, are to blame for fewer crawfish in these traps and the higher prices.
So basically what it's done is set back the crop, but we're in a catch-up mode at this point.
We had about a 3-week period where we barely got over freezing, and when you're talking about ice on the water for several days in a row, that really shuts down the crawfish activity.
Barrett Olivier says it's now up to Mother Nature to provide the warmer temps and sunshine crawfish need to thrive.
As of late, the last 2 weeks or so, we've had plenty of both. So things have really picked up a lot in the last 2 weeks, and hopefully that's going to continue.
And that's exactly what Olivier says he wants, because when prices are high like they are right now, Olivier says he does not have the crawfish to meet demand. That means he's not making as much money, and you are spending more for less.
Hopefully, with this warm weather, we can get production up and get the cost down so people can actually enjoy the crawfish.
And that's how farming all comes back to you. In Opelousas, I'm Avery Davidson for This Week in Louisiana Agriculture.
Now, if you want to make sure you have the freshest and cheapest crawfish for your crawfish boils, this is the advice given to us by a man who grows them for a living. Get to know your crawfish farmer. That way you can buy them directly from the source, and you'll typically get them at a much better price.